Speech impediment man, you're on the air, and then I gotta play a bunch of things. And hey, by the way, speech impediment man, before you go, I just gotta say, I got this piece of paper in front of me. It's from the internet. You know, Lenny Dykstra. I'm not a big sports guy, but when I was a kid and I was into the New York Mets, Lenny Dykstra, a.k.a. Nails, was like one of those great baseball players that you love.
You weren't a kid, Howard.
How old was I, Robin?
You were a grown man. You were working on the radio. Yes, we were in New York.
Shit. Isn't it sad how Robin knows more about me than I do? I would have bet the farm I was a kid. I still feel like
I went to high school with Lenny.
Oh, did you? Well,
yeah,
you know, Lenny Dykstra, like, after a baseball career, he was known as, like, this extraordinary businessman. He was a multimillionaire, and then, like, all of a sudden everything fell apart for him. So now there's some new book about Lenny Dykstra. And the headline is, New Book, Lenny Dykstra is a racist, sexist, and pervert.
Wow. It's completely the opposite of what you thought.
So says a new book by financial journalist and ex-Dykstra employee Christopher Franke, excerpted over the weekend by the New York Post. The explosive book is called Nailed, The Improbable Rise and Spectacular Fall of Lenny Dykstra. So it's like, listen to some of these facts. Speech impediment man,
yeah.
What is going on over there?
He paid for a hooker and bounced a check on her.
No, that was Jerry Springer.
No, Lenny did that too to Monica Foster, a black hooker.
I don't know about that. Listen to this book. Dykstra liked to leave a large amount of feces in the toilet so he could hear the shrieks of the hotel's grossed out maids. That's the best.
That's sick.
I'd read that book. He'd like to take a shit and leave it in the bowl.
That is just sick.
That sounds like a good tape I'd watch. Like just some guy shitting in a bowl and then you just watch the maid's reaction to it in the hotel.
Well, at least there's a reason for that. Lenny's just entertaining himself.
I'm going to talk to James Franco about making a movie about that for our college film. Let's see. He once told a female executive in a meeting that he had impregnated 3 women in the same night and made them all get abortions. That's impressive.
Why would you tell somebody that?
He's bragging. That turns a lady on, doesn't it, Robin?
Yeah, really impressive.
Oh, by the way, Lenny played from 1981 to 88, Robin. You're right. I would have been in my 30s, I think. I was a kid. Well, I was a kid back then. How dare you embarrass me? He referred to Tiger Woods and Derek Jeter as darkies.
What?
Darkies.
To their face?
Speech impediment man, what the fuck are you doing on that phone?
What are you doing with the phone?
I can't hear a word you're saying because he's, breathing.
Yeah, could you stop breathing?
I'm sorry.
No, really, what are you doing?
I guess I'm breathing.
He referred to Tiger Woods and Derek Jeter as darkies and legendary Willie Mays, with whom he had a business relationship, as his field nigger.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
But, again, this is stuff he said probably to white people. He never said it to them.
Hey, isn't this hearsay, though, in defense of Lenny?
This guy must have heard it.
Well, I'm going to defend Lenny and say it can't be true.
I knew Lenny in high school. He was a white guy that acted like a black guy.
So there you go.
And
what does that mean, Howard? There you go.
There you go. He couldn't have been a racist. He enjoys acting like a black man, whatever that means.
My brother was a baseball scout for the Mets, and he signed Lenny.
Let me ask you something, speech impediment man, since you know so much about Lenny Dykstra. In high school, did he flush the toilet, or did he just wait for people to look at his feces and then shriek?
He just waited to let people see his feces.
You don't know anything.
I know.
He bought Wayne Gretzky's house, and the bank foreclosed on it, and he took a shit in every corner of
All
the house.
right, you don't know anything. He would place ads for a personal assistant on Craigslist using a false name and then would cajole the applicants into giving him massages while he was nude or just brazenly asked for oral sex. I don't know. How do they know all this? Poor
Again,
Lenny.
this was a former employee.
I've seen at least 5 different reports, Dateline, Real Sports, that pretty much say all of this stuff.
Can't be. He's Lenny Dykstra. Can't be. That's what I'm saying.
What was his nickname?
Nails.
It wasn't shit?
Shits, shitty nails. All right, speech impediment man, we've hung in there waiting anxiously to hear what you have to say.
If you had a